guys, welcome back to another video. This is Sam and we are back again, and this is Africa Football Connect. And today we're here to talk about our transfer news and the transfers that are happening all over the world, which involves the Premier League and other clubs. But we will be talking more about Felipe Coutinho and he's going to Arsenal. Then also the talk of who else? Jadon Sancho and what is delaying to go to United. Then what else are we gonna be talking about? Oh, we'll be talking about also the movement of Liverpool who are interested in Lewis, the Norwich winger, and so forth and so on. And also the pay cuts that Arsenal are agreeing with, also that is about to happen. But before we go anywhere, guys, I would like you to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and click share and share this video all over so that people can see it in their multitude, so that we keep getting more and keep growing. So don't forget that it's really important, guys. But I hope we have fun. So these days, like you have been noticing, I haven't been putting the information that I'll be putting on the screen and stuff like that, because I'll be giving you the name of the page or the way we are getting the information so that you can go check it out for yourself. So usually I tell you which like website you have to go, or where you have to go, like which platform. Like for example, the first one that I'm starting that has a lot of information is on Facebook and also on Twitter. It's called Transfer News Live. So you go check it out right now. The information that I'm giving you right now is what is happening right now. So we want to give you something that is legit, that we have already seen, because I've seen most of the transfer news that has been released from this website or from this platform coming through 90% of the time. So you can check it out. It's something that I trust and I believe, and I hope we enjoy what we are about to be sharing. So we start. So the first one that we're getting from Transfer News Live, they're saying that Mesut Ozil is open to talking on a pay cut, but first wants assurance about Arsenal's financial future. Like, what are their plans? So the Germany has turned down 12.5% pay cut in April, but is willing to take another bigger pay cut should the Arsenal show more clarity around their financial decision and their making and stuff like that. So they're talking about Mesut Ozil and why they feel like he's getting more, he's earning more, so they want to cut his pay cut. I'm not really sure how much he's making in a week. Let me try to find out that. But he's making a lot, and I feel like he has turned out to be the Gareth Bale of Arsenal. You know what I mean, right? I remember Gareth Bale was being paid a lot of money he's being paid a lot of money by Real Madrid because he's still in Real Madrid, but also the player is doing nothing, he's just seated. So that's the same situation with Mesut Ozil, and they feel like he needs to take the money down. They feel like they need to take the money down. But why can't he just look for a club? Ozil. So that's my question. Why can't he just look for a club or something? Because he is a good player and he can fit in some of the Premier League. Why can't he go maybe on loan with the other clubs or something? Because for Arsenal to keep losing money and just paying a player who's doing nothing is just... yeah, weekly salaries or wages. So they are saying that Mesut Ozil is reportedly the highest paid player in Arsenal history. On a weekly salary is earning around 350. Wow, 350 pounds, 350,000 pounds every week. So he's earning around 350 pounds. How can I say 350,000 pounds a week? So when we look at that, we take that and try to get it to how much is he making on a monthly basis. And he's doing this while he's seated, while the youngsters are playing for him, and why he's not even the captain of this one, which is just... I don't know what really happened. What went wrong with this player? He had a good future around him, but things just seems like they've turned off. So he's making around 1.4 million pounds each and every month. That is a lot of money for a player who's just seated, who's doing nothing. He's one of the most highest paid player in the history of Arsenal, like we just discovered. So that's thinking that maybe they should have a pay cut with the player, because they can't take him out because they've signed a deal with him and they have to go with it. So he says he wants to know the financial plan of Arsenal. He wants to find out the decision making of their finances for him to actually agree into this pay cut, because he feels like he's making money for a club that he's loved. So we don't know how the story will move on, but we'll be waiting to hear more about that, which is not really a transfer news, but we are just here to say it because he's one of the best players we know in the Big Six of the Premier League. And 1 hour ago, they're saying that Frank Lampard has made Atletico Madrid's Jose Gemina his number one target at centre half, with Chelsea making waves in the transfer market. So it seems like they're interested in Atletico Madrid, the centre half, Chelsea. This is something that I'm actually happy to hear. If Chelsea are now interested in buying some people who can help behind them, because they have good midfielders, they have good strikers, but they are lacking when it comes to the defensive. So this is something that can be happy. So he's saying they've made him their number one transfer target of this transfer market. So this is something I hope it goes through. I don't know how it's going to go, because I'm telling you, I feel like next season Liverpool, Manchester City and Chelsea, that the teams that will be challenging for the Premier League, and United. Oh my God, how can I forget United? And United are the ones who will be challenging for the Premier League. We'll see. I have to drink because I'm feeling a little bit thing on my throat, so I have to keep drinking water, guys. Sorry for that. And so we'll see how this one goes and it develop. It's still something that I just started, so we'll hear how it goes and how Chelsea are able to do that deal. Arsenal have decided to move ahead with signing William over Felipe Coutinho, and are expected to snap up the Chelsea star soon. So this was 1 hour ago, so it means they are now preferring William over Coutinho. I don't really know why, but this is what the news we are getting right now. I don't know, I'll just say the Coutinho deal go down because there was some feedback that we did get. So they are now going after William. I mean, William is a free agent. They're just getting him, and they just need to agree that deals with the player, and that'll be all. Because William has refused to sign another new contract with Chelsea. It seems like he needs something more from them, so they're not offering that. So he's deciding what he goes. He can't wait and waste time for things that are not actually giving him something that he can be proud of. So we'll find out how it goes. But it seems like Arsenal have decided to go after him over Felipe Coutinho. This was 1 hour ago. You know, with this transfer news in this transfer market, things can just change for no minute, from any second to any second. So we'll find out how it has to go to the end. So this is the information we're getting right now. 2 hours ago, Transfer News Live, they are saying that Tottenham are set to enter in the race for 16 million. Sadi Abad from Brentford set to break up with the famed BMW striker Force. So this guy is from the Brentford team, the one that we watched losing to Fulham. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I think it was the day before yesterday, because yesterday it was Manchester United playing Europa and some other teams, but yeah, the day before that. So it seems like the Algerian playmaker and some of the players that they used to play within the team that they are coming from, they had scored 58 goals between them to shoot the Bees to a brink of promotion, but they lost to Fulham, which was their 9th time losing every time whenever they're in playoffs, which is really bad to hear, but that's what is happening. So that we'll find out how it goes, but it seems like Tottenham are interested in him, and I don't know how the thing was going to play out. And it seems like they're the only one. I thought they had other competition or something, but it seems like they're the only one. We'll see how it goes. Then Real Madrid. There's 2 hours ago, guys. Transfer News Live. Go check it out right now. They're saying that 2 hours ago, Real Madrid's left back Sergio Reguilón is in talks to join Chelsea, with a discussion already at its advanced stage. The defender has attracted interest from a number of top European clubs after impressing in La Liga this season on loan at Sevilla. So it means that Chelsea wants to sign another left back from Real Madrid, and it seems like they're now in advanced talk with the player and the club. And because the player has really impressed a lot of people when he was playing for Sevilla last season, which I didn't really watch, but I really want to watch him when he's now at Chelsea, because that's what the interesting part about football. We get to watch it. Some people, when they're in the type of league we enjoy or the one that we like, so we have to find out and see how it goes. But that's what they're saying, and we have to. And the source of this information is ESPN, so we'll find out how it goes. But that's what they're saying right now. And 3 hours ago, Tahadi Chong's agent has confirmed that the winger wants to join on loan to a Borussia Bundesliga. Wants to join to the Bundesliga, and reports of move to SV Wenger Bremen. So says the build. I think Tahati Chong is a youngster from Manchester Academy and stuff like that. So it seems like he wants to go play professional football than to be playing for the youngsters. So he's really interested in joining that team. So we'll see how that also will unfold. But that's the information we're getting right now. And they're saying that Norwich are holding firmly on 20 million euro price tag for Jamal Lewis, and that's 13 hours ago, and interest from Liverpool FC, who are only willing to spend 8 plus 2 million in bonuses. So they're only interested in spending 10 million for the left back, I believe. Yeah. So the source is Atlantis. So we don't know. I don't know how to go on, but I believe Edward and the team will see this through. And I'm telling you guys, this is a deal that I feel like is the one that is on the brink of happening. I was watching Sky Sports news yesterday, and they were talking about Liverpool's first transfer could be him, and it seems like they're really interested in the player as a backup for Andy Robertson. So I don't think they want to play around 20 million for a player who's going to be a backup to Andy Robertson. I think they want to pay at least around 10 million like they did in Robertson, and they have a solid backup that they can actually transform under Klopp. Because one thing that I know about, we know about Klopp is able to develop youngsters into one of the best players we know out there. So that's what we will be seeing, and we'll find out what will happen. But I hope they do sign someone, because we need some strengthening. Remember, we lost Lovren, and we're in the brink of losing also Matip. So we don't know how it's going to go, because remember, PSG are interested in him, but we'll find out how it goes. And 13 hours ago, they are saying that FC Bayern Munich are closing in on a deal for 18-year-old Hearts defender Aaron Heskey, who would move straight into their youth team. Meanwhile, the club is also working on a deal with Celtic 16-year-old Barry Hampburn, who will fly to Germany to complete a deal. So it seems like they're interested in some youngsters. They're trying to build their academy so that they can have better players who show up to the main team. So we'll find out how that goes as well. That's also the information we're getting. And also more on this, Wada Bereden are in talks over a loan move to Manchester United winger Tahi Chong. The 20-year-old is searching of more first team minutes after struggling to break into Ole Gunnar Solskjaer side this season. Like I was saying, this kid is interested in playing more, and he's already 20 years old, and he deserves to be up there. Remember, people like Trent Alexander-Arnold, even this guy, what's his name? This one, the kid of Manchester United, what's his name? Oh, remind me, the one who's scoring a lot. Oh, I forgot his name, but he's already in the first team, and this guy wants to get his chance as well. The winger wants to get his chance as well to shine, to show what he can do in the main league. But it seems like Ole doesn't seem suited to play for his team, so that's why he's looking for first team performance somewhere else. That's why he's willing to move anyway. And 14 hours ago, they are saying that Alex Sanchez's 500 million pounds a week contract with Manchester United has been terminated by mutual consent. This paves the way for his permanent move to Inter Milan, which will be announced tomorrow morning. Source Daily Mirror. Did they announce anything about Sanchez, or maybe they'll announce later today, this morning? But they're saying that they have terminated the contract between Manchester United and Alexis Sanchez, and now he's sealed a move to Inter Milan, and the announcement will be done tomorrow morning, and we'll find out how they will go. But also, like I said, I felt like United destroyed a player, but it's interesting. We'll find out how it's gonna be going. But that's the news we are getting this, guys. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, and 14 hours ago, done deal. Manchester City have completed the signing of Nathaniel Ake from Bournemouth for around £40 million on a 5-year contract. Source Manchester City. So they are confirming that they've signed another Ake. There's actually a picture of him signing the contract. So this is a done deal. And also, news that I heard from Sky Sports yesterday, they were saying that since Pep Guardiola joined Manchester City, he has actually spent around £300 million only on defenders. £300 million on defenders, which is crazy for a team that struggles a lot in defenders. So for Pep Guardiola, he's good in picking the midfield and the attacking forward, but he's really, really terrible in choosing the defense backline, and it's crazy. But that's what we are hearing. But thank God that they've done that deal, and we'll see what will happen. So it seems like Manchester City, Chelsea, and the Manchester United, they are not playing in this transfer window. They are getting their people and their deals done, and it's moving on. And teams like Tottenham they've already done their first deal, right? And also something is happening. Arsenal, they're in the brink of getting Williams, so they're doing deals. And Tottenham, they are. Chelsea, of course, they have already signed the 3 players already, and they're still getting others. So it seems like the top 6 teams. So that's how things are looking like, and we'll find out more how it will go. So this is what we are getting, guys. And we move on. 15 hours ago, they are saying that Fulham FC officials are exploring the idea of bringing Ryan Sessegnon back to the Craven Cottage on loan for the season. He struggled to get regular game time at Tottenham Hotspurs, and is open to return to his former club. The source of this news is ESPN. So remember Ryan Sessegnon, the kid that a lot of people were talking about last season. I remember people giving him that he has the ability to become the best if he goes to the best club. And I remember there was some time where my club Liverpool were linked with the kid, and now he just went off at Tottenham. So they're thinking that if he comes back, he might get proper game time at Fulham, and he might actually he might actually recover, and we get the best player out of him, so that we can see him do amazing wonders like he always does. So that's what is happening right now, and we don't know how it's going to play out. So there's also 15 hours ago they're saying that this done deal. Neokano Kabo has signed 2-year contract at Fulham, keeping him at club until 2022. Source Fulham FC officials. So it seems like they're signing the one of their own, because it's already wearing. They're signing one of their own. And 16 hours ago, they were saying Arsenal have all but agreed a 3-year deal to sign William from Chelsea at a free transfer. on the same day as they announced proposal for 15.5 reduction of non-playing staff. Is that Arsenal? So this COVID-19 is making a lot of people lose jobs, guys, which is really bad. Which is really, really bad. But what can we do? That's what is happening right now. And 16 hours ago, they're saying that Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, they're saying Marc-Andre Ter Stegen is set to put a pen on a paper on a 5-year contract at Barcelona. Talks were hold because of were on hold because of the coronavirus, but now have resumed and are expected to extend his stay until 2022. 2022. Or I extend beyond 2022. Yeah, that makes sense. So it means they're extending 5-year contract of this one, and the source is Madu Deportivo, which is in Spain, a journalist company or something like that. I don't know. So this tells you that Chelsea, the ones who were interested in Ter Stegen as well, it's now a flop. Nothing will happen. Barcelona are keeping their keeper and they want to extend for more years with him. So there's nothing that will happen there. So for such a long time, we have been hearing about this Real Madrid youngster who's taking the academy by storm, a Chinese youngster, and this name they said is called Takefusa Cabo on loan. So they're saying Real Madrid are set to send Takefusa Cabo on loan to Villarreal. Hello guys, we continue again and we'll see what we do because we're almost done with the transfer. So yeah, they're saying that they're interested in sending Takefusa Cabo on loan to Villarreal, and the Japanese playmaker will join Unai Emery's side on a 1-year loan contract with no option to buy, because Real Madrid wants to keep their player and they are hoping that he can be one of the best we can see there out there. So we'll find out how they do and the things will play like. And that's saying again, Atletico Madrid have agreed a 15 million fee with Real Madrid to sign James Rodriguez. Source Golo. So it means James Rodriguez, after such a long time, is actually now find a club to go play for. So which is good news for him, because the player was tired of going to different loans. It seems like he has no any game time in Zidane's team. So for him to go on loan, that will be very amazing, and we hope the best for you. FC Bayern Munich are eager to offload Jerome Boateng this summer. The 31-year-old defender has been deemed surplus to requirements of the German championships, despite still having 1 year remaining on his contract. So the source is built. So we'll see how that one will play off and how what is going to happen. Champions League and Europa previews. How will Manchester City, Chelsea and the United, this is just an advert and we'll see how that will go. So Leeds are set to make an offer of 25 million to Brentford to sign. That's how things are going, guys. So they're saying Leeds United are set to make an offer of 25 million to Brentford to sign Sadi Abab to face a competition from the Hammers and Aston Villa, which also Tottenham has joined the competition. If you remember the transfer that I did, the reaction that I did in the upfront. So it seems like there are now 3 teams or 4 teams who are interested in the player. So I think it's one of the best players we have out there. Find out how that will play out. Southampton have completed a deal to sign centre-back Mohamed Sow from Real Valladolid for around £10 million. He is now set to undergo a 14-day quarantine from Spain due to coronavirus control measures, and then a deal is expected to be formally announced. Oh, there are corona outbreaks again. Yes, that ones are just repeating that another case signed for Manchester City, and the other one that's saying that Arsenal's loan pursuit for Felipe Coutinho is at an advanced stage, with Barcelona desperately to offload the Brazilian. So which is a little bit weird. This was 22 hours ago. 24 hours ago, they were saying that Arsenal were almost close to sign Felipe Coutinho. Now they are saying that the deal has come to an end and they are now pursuing William. So things keep changing and we don't know how it's going to play out, guys. And Juventus are lining up possible replacement for manager Mauricio Sarri if the club fails in the European this week. So Sarri, the Juventus are already looking for a replacement for Sarri if he doesn't succeed. And they're saying Mauricio Pochettino, Simon, and then other ones. They are saying they are the ones who are considered for the job, which is just crazy. Willie Skin can now leave Brentford for just 18 million as a buyout clause in his contract, which was activated when the club failed to get promoted to the Premier League, which is crazy. Aston Villa want to hand Jack Grealish a pay rise to try and convince him to stay for next season. That's another story we are hearing because Manchester United, they don't seem like they're coming after him because they're still focused on Sancho. And Borussia Dortmund are set to firm on their valuation of Sancho's negotiation with Manchester United, and they want 120 million pounds in total, 70 upfront, 30 in 2021, then 20 in 2022. So it seems like Borussia Dortmund are not turning aside. That's what they want and that's what they're gonna get. It's gonna be crazy. So we'll find out. So this way the transfer news for today, guys. I hope you enjoy and I hope you click the subscribe button and click the share button and click the like button. I hope to see you on another video, which will be very soon, where I'll be talking about the Champions League, which teams are going to qualify to the quarterfinals. Because remember, there's Champions League today, and also the Jesse reaction that I told you about. It's about to happen, guys.